some reason I thought I started a new live. I'm like, oh no, I started a new live instead of my scheduled show. All right, let me jump over to YouTube real quick. Make sure I got that on mute. I'm gonna make sure we're set to subscribers only, and then we'll get started. Let me turn this off. For some reason, I think that my ring light or my photo box is broken. It seems dim to you, right? I think it's broken. It's okay though. I've had it for a long time. I'm gonna have to get a new one. All right, let me get this. And hello. How is everyone tonight? I hope you're doing well. Content. Hi, hello. All right. So what I'm doing now is I'm turning this over to subscribers only. So you will have to have been subscribed for the last 2 years in order to comment. But that being said, I would love to invite you on over to knickknacks.net. That is where I'm currently live. I'm live here on knickknacks. So this is the website here. It is nicknax.net. This is where we are live. I'm going to turn that a little bit. Okay. We're live here on Knickknacks. Knickknacks is my e-commerce marketplace that I own. I've had it for 2 years now. And it's a wonderful place to buy and sell. We have about 50,000 members, about 5,000 sellers, and over 100,000 listings. We're growing very quickly. And the entire, mission statement of Knickknacks is to be about community. So that's our statement. Our mission statement is all about community. And so things are done a little bit different over here, but it's a positive place to be. We're family friendly, and we would love to have you come on over, jump into a few live sales, check it out. We've got jewelry, we have clothing, handmade, cosmetics, snacks. The list goes on and on. Of course, antiques, all that stuff. No nastiness allowed here. That is correct. So come and join us. It's knickknacks.net. That's nicknax.net. But anyway, the reason I am live this evening is because I'm going to be having a live sale right here on Knickknacks. Even though I own Knickknacks every, once or twice, maybe sometimes 3 times a week, I like to hop on and do a live sale. It helps me get to connect with all of you guys and hang out and get rid of some of my multitudes of things that I have piled about my shop. So we're going to sell some stuff. I think I have about 45 items in there. I'm going to go through my pre-bids first and try to get through some of the stuff that does not have pre-bids. I do have dinner plans with my folks tonight. So if they start texting me like, hey, we're here at the restaurant, I'm going to be like, guys, I got to go. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm dropping stuff all over. I don't know why I have a notebook. It's not like this is coffee chat. I think I'm confused. All right, so let me get over. Yes, this is evening. It is. Also, my light box is dying a very slow and painful death. So it's not as bright as it usually is, which you guys can probably see. I don't know what's going on. I think I tried plugging in all the things and twisting them and making sure all the connections were good. And for some reason, it's just not as bright as it normally is. But I usually use my light box as my ring light, and it's just not happening. I'm not always live on Thursdays, but All right, let me grab this. I'm going to grab stuff out from behind me. And like I said, I'm going to do pre-bids first. So if you see something you like, throw a pre-bid at it. It'll let me know to run it because I don't know if I'm going to get through everything. I'm going to go have dinner with my folks. And my mom had her first round of chemo today. So I was like, I don't know if you're going to be feeling up for it, but I would love to have dinner with you guys. So I'm really excited to go and be having dinner with them. So yeah, it's a good day. So let me go grab this. I'm going to move this out of the way before I trip over it. All right, there we go. Oh, yes, absolutely. I sure will. All right, so this is our first item. I forget who makes this. I've had it before, and for some reason, it's just not working for me. But this is a sweet little owl incense holder. So it's for cone incense, and you could see it was used. Somebody put, oh, Bandit, I missed it. Japanese pot in the, yes, I can. Yes, let me run this, and then I'll go grab those right after, okay, Bandit? Give me 1 sec. All right, let me run this. This is just a little cone incense owl, and then we'll run those items for Bandit. Her phone is dying. That's always me. I can never find the chargers because like keeping chargers when you have 2 teenagers in the house is like, it's a constant struggle. They're always disappearing. Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome back. All right, Liz, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm going to actually stick this card here. And you said the Japanese pot and the kokashi. Several kokashis. Japanese pot. Oh, this one. Okay, I got it. I grabbed all 3 kokashis. I think this is the one. My favorite is the little football head. All right, let me get in here. Little football head. Oh, the creative kokashi. Move to stage on this one. All right, so here is this little creative kokashi. I'm not sure. I think this is maybe some sort of toy or something she's holding. She is made of wood. I did not realize this, but this little lip down here is because she was originally in a holder or something, and I noticed a lot of them have that. I didn't know that. I learned that. Oh, it's a drum. Ah, it's a drum. Thank you. I thought it was some sort of toy. Also, they smell good. Something smells like perfume, and it's not me. Anyway, we're going to run it. It's going to start at 42. And it is running, and it is signed on the bottom, but you can see the stamp didn't fully press in there. What is that good smell? The kokashis. I don't know what that is. Something smells really good. I don't know. Yeah, I am. That's the fun thing about metal detecting is like getting outside, getting exercise, getting a tan. It's not a very even tan, but it's nice. Bandit, thank you very much. Yay! She's really cute. I love her face. They've got like the sweetest little faces. I just love them. All right, let me do the Japanese one real quick. Move to a stage. All right, I got this at Zelma's. And they had that really big auction recently. I don't know if it's all ran its course or not. And this is a ceramic with a really heavy silver overlay. So you could probably polish this, but I would do it very lightly and it would just, I'm sure it would pop. But we are going, oh, the incense. You're right. That's what that smell must be. You're absolutely correct. I wasn't sure what you guys meant by incense. That's probably what I was smelling. We're going to run this. It is marked CPO on the bottom. I believe that's the exporting company, CPO. But we are going to run it. And there it goes. So it is ceramic. And then that is all a silver overlay. So like I said, you could probably polish it. It's quite tarnished. Sometimes it's just worn completely off. So the fact that it's there is pretty nice. And it would look really pretty if it was polished. There's a pop of red. It's a nice looking vase. I was going to use this. I'm just going to wipe you guys off real quick. Silver polish would work well. Yeah, you don't want to use too much because then it'll polish it right off. But just a little bit. I have seen that where people use too much silver polish and it just polishes right off. I do. I have them in my car. I did get the cat with balls. I remembered them. I don't know. Is it this? Did somebody spray this? I still have the. That's not it. So weird. Oh, can you not get rid of the comments? Oh yeah, you should just be able to swipe them away. I guess it depends maybe on what device you're on. Bandit, thank you. Congratulations on the face. Let me see on this one, y'all. It's not the incense. It's not the incense. This. It smells really good and I want to know what it is. All right, let's do the next one. That's pre-bid. You can't swipe on Android. All right, maybe that's what it is. Yay! So I've actually seen several of these out on the marketplace, but this is a Viking pair, and we are going to run it starting at $20, and it is running. I also have the Apple, so we will, if that one has a pre-bid, we'll run that one as well. I just love the form of these. They're so fun. It's getting a phone call. It looks a little, oh, it does kind of look like a chili. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not a pear. I assumed it was a pear. All right, MJH 1962. Thank you very much. Yours. Cartridges. Let's see what's this. It might be that. It might be. It might be the flower bomb. I wonder if one of the girls sprayed it before they left. It might be the flower bomb. That would make sense because I'm obsessed with the flower bomb. So that would be why I'm going crazy over here. Like, what is the smell? I love it. It's just the perfume that I wear every day, but not the same perfume. Let's see. Look at this face. What is that stinker? I know it's here somewhere. I'm not seeing it on the shelf. Let's turn it to fun. I'm looking right at the shelf. I know it's there, and I feel like crazy for not seeing it. Hang on, maybe it's. Oh, there it is. I told you, I knew it was there. I'm like, there's no way that's not on the shelf. I'm looking right at it. And I was looking right at it the whole time. Here it is. This is so good. It's marked 3630 on the bottom. And I don't know if it's like a Western Germany or what it is. It kind of reminds me of Ekeby, Sweden. That's kind of what I thought it was. And I tried going down that rabbit hole. I could not ID it. But it's a really nice MCM style piece. And we are going to start it at $20, and it is running. It is running. Thank you very much. I will pass along all the well wishes to Mom tonight at dinner. Yeah, so if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you need to be on knickknacks.net in order to bid. This is where I'm hosting my live sale right now. So even though you can see me on Facebook and YouTube, you got to be on knickknacks.net in order to bid. It is knickknacks.net. So I'm on Knickknacks. I'm having this sale. You're able to bid on Knickknacks, but I'm putting the video out on Facebook and YouTube. So you can watch the video there, but you have to be on Knickknacks in order to bid and to participate. And we'd love to have you come and hang out with us. So it is knickknacks.net. Looks like CCBTQ is our winner. Thank you very much. Congratulations on that beautiful vase. Wonderful. Let's see. Oh, now we have the apple. All right. So this is also Viking. This is the apple as opposed to the pear that we ran. But it is, someone asked if you could add coffee. Yes, of course I can. Yeah. The girls keep asking me, like, well, when we sell all the coffee, we can put this, that, and the other in that space. And I'm like, okay. Oops, hang on. Let me put coffee, maybe. That's so weird. I don't see my coffee. Maybe I'm hitting the wrong button. I put the wrong button. Okay, hang on. There it is. There's some really cute stuff that wasn't there before. I'm adding to my buy it now as well. All right, let's see. I don't know, Tashi, are you here? I see the e-mug in here, the one that you've been asking about, but it's set to private. A lot of the times we set things to private when we bring them to the booth, and so I'm wondering if that got moved to the booth. So I will ask Sage if it's on her spreadsheet, because if it's on her spreadsheet, it means it went to the booth, and that might have gone to the booth. But I just noticed that the e-mug that you're talking about, the anthropology one, is set to private because it is loaded in. So it might be at the booth. So I'll have Sage check the spreadsheet. That could be where it's at. Oh, it had a K. Okay. I thought you said E for some reason. That may have been Sage saying, does it have an E? Okay, it had a K. All right. Well, then we'll keep looking for it then. All right. We're going to run this. And the coffee is in. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jody. Absolutely. Sure thing. I didn't, did I write that down? Because I did start going through the ones that I wrote down. This one. I did not get to that one. No, but I did start going through them. I did write it down, didn't I? Better check I wrote that down. I did. Absolutely, of course. Did I send you a message? Maybe I didn't. Because I know there was one I wrote down that I sent a message to. And I think that's where I got distracted when I had to send a message. I was like, okay, then what? Okay, all right. Carolina Cottontail, thank you very much. Let me set this over here. I'm actually gonna, where's my, so the girls write notes for me because they know that I'm all over the place. I'm gonna actually circle that again so that I have a reminder to myself even more than I did before. It's so funny. I had a quick story. I had a doctor's appointment today, and I brought up the fact that I'm like, I think I might need some like ADHD medicine. And she was like so suspicious of me for asking for it. She's like, well, you know, that's highly regulated, and you're gonna need an appointment like every 3 months to come in and make sure that you. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind then. I'm functioning just fine, I think. So just never mind. I didn't realize it was like a whole thing. I'll just make it work. Oh, wonderful. Yes. Yeah, going live. It's definitely the first one. Well, you guys know I almost lost it there, but the first one is a little bit rough, and then it always gets easier. Let me grab this quail. This is so cute. I got this when I was at Brimfield. I'm so looking forward to the next Brimfield. But this is Raku, and the gentleman was so cute when I went over to him. I think maybe he charged me like $10 for the two things that I had, but I just thought this was such a gorgeous little raccoon piece. And it is Barbara Prodaniuk. Sorry, I mispronounced that. But just real quick, when you have raku, you want to look for that bottom that's black like this, that has that look, because we are noticing a lot of raku out on knickknacks that isn't actually raku. So you want to look for that charred look. Anyway, we're gonna run this. It's gonna start at 42, and there it goes. It is running. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of my doctor, but I just don't go enough for it to be like a big deal. So I just kind of tolerate it. I don't know. I've never really had a doctor that I liked, which is weird. So I just kind of like tolerate. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the doctor, I envy the people who are like, I love my doctor. My doctor, every time I go in, she has to like ask, like, so what do you do for a living? How many kids do you have? And it's like, I told you this the last time. It's like she never remembers who I am. I feel like a doctor should at least know who you are, Jody, congratulations. Thank you so much. Maybe she should be on the Adderall. Thank you very much. And she sees my kids too, though. That's the thing, though. She sees my kids as well. So she sees the whole family. It's not like she just sees me. Like, she knows my kids, but she has to ask me how many kids I have. So I'm like, my kids that you see them, they come here. Laurel, the one with the curly hair, the crazy one. You've seen her since she was a baby. Yeah. So if anyone in the area has a suggestion for a good doctor, I'm open to suggestions. I know, who doesn't remember Laurel, right? So next we have this little pinched crackle vase. I'm going to turn it around. I actually, I brought a bunch of stuff back from the booth today, and there's a ton of crackle glass in it. Not little ones. I'm looking for my black light. Oh, here it is. Because I think this is going to... There's a little bit of orange there on the end. That's about it. There it is. She'll remember if we bring a rock. Yeah. So we're gonna run this. Like I said, just a little guy. And starting at 20, there it goes. Yeah, I always imagine, like, if you have a good family doctor, they remember your family. That's what I imagined a good family doctor would be like, but I've never had one. My next paper, we don't have any paperweight sales on the schedule, but we probably need to get together and schedule one. So Ark and Robin. Rock and Robin? I feel like I know what that is. We've done this before. Rock and Robin. This one is yours. Thank you very much. This is yours. I'm going to set it right over here. Yeah, she'll just show it to her, and then she keeps it with her. It's hers. Oh, this is my favorite kokeshi of all the kokeshis that I have. So if you'd like to purchase coffee, you go to the little store icon that you see on your screen, and you can click on that, and in the Buy It Now, you will see the coffee listed there. So this one was my favorite of the few that I had, because it kind of reminds me of the Hey Arnold, Hey Arnold cartoon, but also she's like a little football head, and she's just so sweet. And there's a little ladybug on it. I know, isn't she so darling? And it is signed on the bottom. There's the signature. I know, I love this one too. So we're gonna run it. She's gonna start at 20, and she is running. Sweet little Kokeshi doll. Stevie Griffin. She's just adorable. But I think it was the flowers and the little ladybug. It's just like everything. She's got everything going for her. Hello, hello. I know the tilted head too. She's like with her little ladybug. Stewie from Family Guy. Oh, yes. Yeah, Stewie. I could see that too, for sure. A little Stewie. She's also got a little mouth. You can't really see it, but she's very happy. And it looks like she's going to Molly Megan. Thank you. Thank you very much. That one is yours. Yay! Oh, your first Kokeshi. That's a wonderful first Kokeshi. I love her. Let's see. But yeah, you would think they would at least, like, if they can't remember, they at least write it down so it looks like they remember. At least I would think. Like a couple like cheat notes. All right, so this is a GES, that is Glass Eye Studios. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like an asteroid. There's the bottom, so you can see like inside, there's a few bubbles. But it is a nice looking paperweight, and like I said, it is GES. So we are going to run it, and it's going to start at $20 Glass Eye Studio paperweight. And there it goes. The other thing is I don't know if you guys can tell, but not the ring light, the box is like also very subtly blinking, and it's driving me nuts. Yeah, I need to bring some coffee back to the house because I'm all out. Just have to remember to update the quantity. Thank you all for your bids. I know everybody loves their paperweights here on Knickknacks. I know, I had to get a new one. I've had this one for a long time. And the other light is so much nicer, but I needed to plug in my phone. All right, Lisanne, this one is yours. Thank you. I just had my thought process was, I can run my business pretty well. Like I've learned to master my ADHD. Like I use it to my advantage. But what if I tried like focusing? I wonder what I could do if I focused. That was my thought process. Like I could maybe really do a good job if I focused. But then she like made this big deal about it, and I was like, yeah, I'll just keep doing what I do. I can just make it. I'll just do what I do. It wouldn't be as fun. I know, right? You guys wouldn't be as entertained by me. I wouldn't have anyone hanging out. My sales, it'd be too focused. I'd be like, and next we have this, and next we have that, and this is this, and I know. It wouldn't be fun anymore. All right, let me grab this vase. I love this thing, and I tried so hard to figure it out. Short of posting it online, I probably should have. Everybody on Facebook is so helpful with hiding things on my Facebook page. I didn't do that with this one. I probably should have. But the colors in this are just amazing. The teal in contrast with that purple ombre are amazing. Yes, I am going to be starting multi-day auctions tonight. I did mention that I'm going out to eat with my folks. So if they don't all start at 9 o'clock, the beauty about Knickknacks and multi-day auctions is if you start it on like 5 days, it's not like as strict as eBay that you start at 5 days. You have to schedule it, and I can start it anytime I want and have it end anytime I want. So if I don't get them all scheduled at 9 o'clock tonight, I will have them scheduled, and they will be ending next Thursday. Okay. But here is the vase. It is signed on the bottom. I couldn't figure out the signature. It's not an easy one. Although you guys will probably be like, oh, that's so-and-so. Yeah, I wasn't sure of the signature. But there it is. So if you would like to see my multi-day auctions, you just go to my profile, I think by clicking on my name or searching me, and it'll bring up my profile, and you'll be able to see all of my listings, including my multi-day auction. But anyway, we're going to run this beautiful vase, and it is running. I'll tell you what, that flashing light is driving me absolutely nuts. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. It's killing me. We'll just have our sale in the dark. Oh, look, it's much prettier like that anyway. It's actually a little bit better like this. All right, that one's going to Rhonda. Thank you very much. That one is yours. Let's see what we can do about the lighting. I wonder if I can move you guys over. 1 second. Let me see if I can actually move this whole thing over. Okay. Give me 1 second. This is going to come out. I'm just going to improvise. So I have 2 boxes. All right, let's see. That's better. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that. Piece was gorgeous. I wish I could tell you who made it, but you know, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful piece, and that's what it is. All right, let's see. Let me get these little kitschy things. These are so cute. So these are being sold as is because 2 of them are see this now, it's too bright. 2 of them. Oh, Charles Philibom. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's not too bad. Charles Philibom. I should have just asked, but I was being lazy. I'm not going to ask. I'll figure it out. And I never did. Do I still have the box? I might. Give me 1 second. I don't know if the girls threw it away. I think the girls may have thrown it away because I don't see it anywhere. So my guess is that they threw it away. Let me check one more time. I can ask them, but let's assume that they do not have the box. We'll assume that they don't, but I will ask them. So 2 of these are damaged. They are glued very sloppily back together, but I didn't want to just sell the 2, so I am including the set of 4. 2 of them are intact, and they are winking at you. They're really cute. So, yeah, the 2 are intact. They are marked Japan. I know, aren't they so good? I just love that the little lithograph is not yellowed. That just amazes me because I do find pieces like this and it's just so yellowed. Look at my eyes look weird, don't they? My eyes kind of look weird. So it's not really yellowed, which amazes me. They're really cool. I found them in the bottom of a Christmas box at a yard sale. We're gonna run them starting at $29, and there they go. They are running. So you're getting all 4. 2 are damaged. 2 are damaged, but 2 are in good condition. So 2 are intact. The other 2 are kind of just freebies. And I can't make any promises about the box because the girls listed them yesterday. They are hazel, yes, they are. right. Postasha. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the little Santa mugs. I'm going to stick those over on the cart for you. Okay. All right, now for this little Russian lacquer box. So this is really cute. I kind of think, oh, it just fell apart. Is it supposed to do that? I think it's supposed to do that. It almost sounds like it's metal. I don't think it's wood. I think it's metal. But this is what happened. The little ring comes off. I don't know if that's supposed to be on there or not. Let's see. So it goes on without the ring, but they have this little ring on it. So I don't know what the purpose of that is. But it sits on there like this. So we're going to sell it like this. Oh, thank you so much, Nadine. So that's what you're getting. You're getting this cute little hand-painted Russian box. It is a lacquer box. It's probably signed. It is. It's dated 1993. All right. So let's run it starting at $12. And there it goes. Russian lacquer box. Yeah, I used to have these all the time, but I don't really find them as much anymore. Hey, Vic. Hope you are well. It looks like a phoenix to me. It does look like a phoenix. Alrighty. Looks like shopper 123 is the winner. Thank you very much. That one will be yours. Thank you. I think people either love it or hate it. It always goes one way or the other. There's not very many people that are indifferent. It's just been my experience. All right, let me grab this fish. Where did he go? Oh, he was staring right at me. I missed him. All right, so this is Bennett. I've sold a few of these pieces, but this is a Bennett piece. He's so good. He's got that side-eye look. I can't remember the exact name of the studios, but you can see the marking here on the inside. And you should, I think you can do a search on it and find it. But he's just so fun. So we're going to run it starting at $20. He is the side-eye fish. I think it's my last one. I had a few of them, but this is the last one. And I just love the face. Look, there's his other eye. He's like, it really makes it so much better when he looks at you like this instead of this. It's like, hey guys. Oh, well, thank you, Boots. I appreciate it. All right, it looks like Tishy Liz is our winner. Thank you. Congratulations on the fish. Sweet little side-eye fish. All right, and this is our last pre-bid, and then we'll go through the rest of them. Next, we have these. These were out of the same box that I got those little Santa mugs. But these are little vintage ceramic horses. And they do have the original candles in there as well. So we're going to write them. There's pictures of all of it out there in the listing. So you can click on it and actually see the whole thing. But there is the box. And they are running Holiday Memories. Made in China. These ones are made in China. These are made in China. for your bid. It looks like Chauncey. Oh, ooh. I was about to call it. You had to. Oh, this was a fun find, and it looks like Shotzi is our winner. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but thank you very much. Congrats on the little rocking horses. I will set them. And that was all of our pre-bids. So now we're going to go through everything else. If you see something and you want to throw a pre-bid at it, I'll know to run it. All right. So next we ran some rose medallion the other day. What was that, Monday? No, Tuesday. Tuesday we ran some rose medallion. I've got a little more here. These are some really nice older rose medallion plates. You can see they're a little imperfect there on the back. We have 2 of them. I'm trying to see, there's not really an indent for a teacup, so I suspect these are like little salad plates. Or I don't know. Salad plates, but that's kind of what they look like, maybe dessert plates or something like that. But these are rose medallion. You can see the design there, very faint coloring, which makes me think they're older, and they're not signed. So there's no chips or cracks that I can see. I'm just going to feel them over. No chips or cracks. They're really good pieces, and we're starting them at just $20 for the pair. They're thinner ones. They're the thinner ones. Yes, for sure. For sure, they are thinner. And you can also tell they're older by how dark the red is. On the newer pieces, that iron oxide paint is usually very, very red. And it looks like SL Anderson 11 is our winner. Thank you very much. Those are yours. Hello. Hey, Melissa. All right, this Art Deco vase. I've had this for a minute, and I was going to run it in the glass gallery, but I don't think we got to it. It's black glass. You can see that edge there is so smooth. It's amazing. It even has a little bevel on the edge, which George, the antique nomad, taught me was to minimize the chipping on the edges when it's beveled like that, because stuff is more likely to slip off on the edges than actually chip off the edge. But there is no marking on the bottom. This is probably Bohemian, more than likely Czech would be my guess. But it's so vibrant in color. The enamel is fantastic, and we are going to run this starting at just $20, and it is running. So a black glass vase with hand painted enamel, and the colors are so fantastic. It's so Art Deco. I know, right? The colors, they're great. Thank you, Susan. All right, Rhonda, thank you. Alrighty. Oh, now for the Blinko. I had this in my booth, I think, for like $75. But I obviously took it out of the booth. So this is a crackle glass Blinko, and it has the medallions around the outside. They are blue. I have a green one in my car currently. I brought the green one back too. I can actually show you guys a little bit better here if I turn you around here. It look better against the white. But there you go. So that clear crackle glass with the blue medallions. We are going to run it. I know, isn't it really cool? Like I said, I have the green one as well. But we're going to run the blue and just starting at $50. Starting at $50. And it's a nice crackle glass piece. Oh, too funny. right, so what I might do for this is I might move it into multi-day auction and we'll run it until next Thursday. Drop the price even more and just run it in a multi-day auction. We'll see how it goes. Let me set it down here. And this is one I've had for a while. I love this piece. I don't actually remember where I bought this, which is weird because usually I can recall where I've bought certain pieces. But this is a likely bohemian piece, probably Lotz or maybe Kralik. And it's clear, but you can see it's got that iridescence to it. And it has these really long legs, call them legs. The bottom is polished, very smooth. There's no markings, no signatures, and it's just a really unique piece. Again, and you have that bevel on the edge again. Weird, I keep getting all these Airbnb requests. It's weird. They come in like waves. All right, so we're going to run this. It's going to start at 40, which is a steal, and it is running. I just love the shimmer. Like, the colors are kind of mesmerizing on it. What's that? Have you ever tried going to PA? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, all right. That one was a pass. Okay, I'll set that there. Maybe that one will also be multi-day auction. I think I'm going to try that. Oh, a physician's assistant, maybe. Oh, and it's funny you say that because back when Laurel was a baby, she had the worst ear infection. And we took her in and we actually saw a physician's assistant for that. It was like they weren't there. And then what else was there? There was something else where we went in and we saw the physician's assistant and they actually gave us a better answer. And I can't remember what it was. And I was like, oh. So maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's the answer. Yeah. I think Andrew took her for that appointment, but I was like, oh. All right, let me grab this. Okay, so I suspect this is supposed to have a globe to hold a fishbowl. That's normally how these work. But what I've seen is I've seen people using them as candle holders, or you could use it as a planter. You could put a planter. Don't ask questions about the imagery on this bowl because I didn't realize it when I bought it until one day Sage and Shelby and I were standing there and I looked at the bowl and I said, is that what I think it is? And that's why it was never listed, but it doesn't matter. But you see where I'm going? It looks good. I mean, if it was something different, you could put it like this. So that's just an example of what you could put here. That was just the closest thing that I grabbed. I should have grabbed something different. That was awkward. A basket. Look, you could put a basket here. Isn't that pretty? That was awkward. Anything. You could put anything there. A candle. Let me see a candle. I would just be really careful because otherwise you'll have soot on the cat's face. So we're going to run it. It's going to start at 20. It is Comarc. So Hager makes a very similar design. This one is Comarc. I didn't actually look it up. I didn't look up the Comarc version of this. Comarc makes the cats that hang on. They're like wall hanging cats. They're supposed to like hug the wall, and they're going to be worth really good money. But I didn't look up this one. Anyway, we're going to run it. It's going to start at 20. I found him at Goodwill. I was very proud of myself. He was hanging out in the Halloween section. Oh man, there was so much I could have built on there when I put that bowl on there, and we're talking about the cat and the bowl, and I could have kept going, but it wouldn't have been family friendly. Could have taken it in all sorts of directions. Thank you all for your bids. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know you do. I don't have to say it. Mark Pottery White Cat is going to Rhonda. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me send him over here. That's so funny. That poor bowl. I thought it was really cool until the realization came, and then I was like, wait a second. Let's see. Let me grab that mug. That's not what I typed. I was like, oh, okay. It's lettuce. It is. It's romaine. All right. So we have this cup here. It's a child's cup. It is made by Imperial Glass, and I just love that. I've always loved this little cup with the elephant handle, and then you have all the little circus images. Oh, actually, no, these are nursery rhymes. You've got the cow jumping over the moon, and Puss in Boots, Jack Horner. That's who that is. Anyway, we're gonna run it. I know, isn't it cute? There it goes. It is running. Thank you for your bids. There you go. That's it. Hey, look, I forgot I had this sign over here. You guys remember making this sign with me? That reminds me, if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, you got to come join us on knickknacks.net. That's NIKNAX.net. This is where we're hanging out right now. It's on knickknacks.net. So if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, this is where you got to be in order to bid, participate in the sale, browse around, check things out. We have over 100,000 listings on Knickknacks, over 5,000 sellers, live sales happening all day, every day, and about 50,000 members. So come on over, check it out, hang out with us. We would love to have you. It looks like this one's going to Blue Heron 1. Thank you very much. That one is yours. Join us. All right, so this is the blue controlled bubble. This is so smooth on the bottom. Like, it's extra polished. I don't know who makes this one, but it's very polished. It's a different quality than other pieces. For instance, this one you have a pontil mark on the bottom, this crackle glass. This is different. It's like a cornflower blue, and it has that really nice polished base. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this guy. I don't know who made him, but he's well made. We're going to run this starting at just $12. And he is running. Let me show you, actually. I can turn you guys right around to show you here. There you go. See that color a little bit better when I turn it around. There's the bottom. And there's all the controlled bubbles in there. Sweet little top out piece. And that is going to Maxi Cat. Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. All right, how about... Oh, wow, we almost got through everything. That blows my mind in an hour. Let me grab this thing. Okay, we've got this fused glass dish. There you go. Fused glass dish, a little square dish. And it is a trinket dish, really pretty colors. That's perfect. That's wonderful. It would look really nice just sitting up on a window. Aw. All right, we're going to run this. It's going to start at 20. And there it goes. It is run. Nice little trinket dish. I know, I'm proud of myself. I did good today in an hour. I know. I was like, I better keep the numbers like 45 so I can get through it and have dinner with the folks. Alrighty. T-Lynn Phillips, thank you. Congratulations on the dish. On to the show. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, this is another one that has just driven me nuts. Let me see. It's another mystery. There it is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on Airbnb, but I'm getting a zillion notifications. I don't even have guests till next week, but my Airbnb notifications are going wild right now. So I don't know. There's the bottom. Looks like something. The second name starts with an S. And the date is, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Sign legibly. So it's really cool. It kind of reminds me almost of sand art, like somebody poured sand in there. It's cased. We're going to start it at 40. And it is running. Nice heavy art glass vase. Well, that is signed. If you want to close up with a signature, you can see it. Oh, it's 80. It's February 1980. Oh, Glass Nerd, thank you. Do I have any large? I have large floor vases, but not that I want to ship. Oh, a pencil. Oh, I could maybe try a pencil rub. That's not a bad idea. I think I tried that once or twice and it never worked, and I kind of gave up on the idea. Go to your jewelry in your shop. I have jewelry in my shop. Glass Nerd, thank you very much. That one is yours. Perfect. All right, let's see. The next is a Kokeshi. Sweet little one. She's got her little dress all pulled up. It is marked. There's the marking on the bottom. So it is signed. And I just like the little flower print here. So she's very peaceful. It's almost like she's sleeping. And we're going to start it at 20. And it is running. Little Kokeshi. She is a sweetie. She needs like a little bow in her hair though. All right, I'm going to set her here. And oh, this is one that they helped me ID on Facebook. This is the Henry Suma. This is the Henry Suma piece. So it is marked on the bottom right here. I guess he passed away a few years ago. There were some people that were saying that maybe the top doesn't go with the bottle, but I'm pretty sure it does. I know, isn't it gorgeous? I think they retail for about $200 is what people, I did not research it. That's what people were saying in the comments. So I'm just going off of what people were saying, but you guys are more than welcome to check it out before I run in. Do your research before you bid. It is a Henry Suma. But we're starting it at $40 because I didn't notice the start price. Does it glow? Oh, I don't know. No, not really. There might be like a little bit of an orange glow there. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember where I bought this one, which is weird. I don't know why. Obviously, I've had it for too long if I can't remember where I bought it, right? So let's run it. Here it goes. It is running. Henry Suma, Summa. believe is what it is. But I love that these like look like little trumpet flowers. Sam's in. She's like, I know what that is. I know. Isn't it so cool? And it's almost like electric, the colors against the black. By the way, Sam, are you going to be at Madison Bachville? I remember talking to you about that. I wasn't sure. We never really. I mean, you're bidding right now. I shouldn't interrupt, but Crazy Train Ferret, thank you very much. 83 on that. All right. Uh-oh, we got a troll. Hang on one sec. Let me get that troll. Oh, goodness gracious. Hang on one second. See, my computer's all the way over here now, so I can't be on camera. Okay, there we go. All gone. No, he's just in there responding to all of the Facebook comments, and so it keeps like posting it. Okay, yeah. Well, I already have booked for Mount Dora, so I will be in Mount Dora, and I think Macy's coming too. So Mount Dora. Where is that? In November. I'll be there in November this time, and February. All right, let me grab this fishy. This is Ice It. Ice It is interesting. Ice It and I have a love-hate relationship. When I first started learning about Murano, I thought that Ice It was Murano. Thought it was. And so I said in a video, oh, it's Ice It, it's Murano. And my gosh, did they eat me alive. This is why when we recommend Murano groups, we always recommend the Murano and Poli group, because the Murano group, the admin of the Murano group was so nasty to me. So mean. She came on my Facebook group. She doesn't know what she's talking about, this, that, and the other. Not kindly, like, hey, just so you know, Ice It is not Murano, which I've now learned. So if you have any pieces that are Ice It, aren't they Murano? What I've now learned, and what I learned very quickly, because I am open to kind correction, is that Ice It actually is made by artisans of Murano that have moved to Venezuela. So very similar in style, but made in Venezuela and not Murano. So beautiful pieces of glass. And this, in fact, is Ice It. And I still love to pick it up because they have really, I mean, look at the colors. It's like a watermelon fish. But we're going to run this. Let me get you I lost my ruler. I can't find it. But anyway, there is a small chip, and it is in the listing. It's right here on the edge. Right there on the edge of the tail. So let me show you. I know, it's just, it's funny. I'm completely, if I ever say anything wrong, if I'm ever incorrect about anything, I always welcome you guys to correct me. You're always welcome to say, oh no, Jocelyn, that's such and such. I'm always open to correction. I love learning. And if I misspeak, if I say something wrong, like, just tell me. And I will correct myself in the next video. I'll be like, oh, I said this wrong. I did this wrong. I knew, but you don't have to be nasty about it. You don't have to come at me. But we're going to run this. It's going to start at 40 and it's going to run for 20 seconds. So now every time I find Murano or I see it, I feel like I have to tell you guys, like, it's not actually Murano. I know that now. It's been like 5 years, but I will still tell you it's made in Venezuela. It's a beautiful piece. I talked to her about it. I'm not sure yet. No, I'm not sure about November, but maybe February again. All right, let me eat Thomas. I know you love your glass animals. I'm going to stick it right over here for you. Really cute piece. And I'll tell you what, I've found some really cute Ice It animals over the years. I love the Ice It animals. All right, this is another mystery piece. Yes, yeah, they buy all their materials except for the sand, is what I've heard, because it's just so hard to ship the sand and it's so bulky. And if you, I think if you go to their website, it also has all that information. Because that's what I did. I went straight to the source and read all the information as soon as I could. All right, let me put this. So I called this a vessel because I wasn't really sure. When I bought this, they said it was Phoenix Studios. And I wanted to believe that, but I don't know. It just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't really look like the Carl Radke? Radke? Yeah. It doesn't look like the Phoenix Studio stuff, so I didn't know. And then there's the signature on the bottom. I think it's Carl Radke is Phoenix Studios, right? I mean, there's a dot over the second letter, so it almost looks like an I. But here is the iridescence on this. It's a contemporary pulled feather with a beautiful pearlescent inside. And it's amazing. I bought this in Madison Bachville. A lot of these pieces I bought in Madison Bachville, and then I'm circling back and I'm like, I'm going to Madison Bachville next week. I should probably get rid of the pieces I bought like 2 years ago. But we are going to run it. Beautiful piece, and there it goes. It is running. Pottery vase behind me. Are we talking about the onion? I missed it. It's not listed yet. Yeah, the onion, it's not listed yet. Yeah, I have to research the onion. I feel like it has potential to be like a designer piece or something. That's why I still have it. But eventually I'll probably give up on it and just list it. All right, Crazy Train Ferret, congratulations. That was a great deal on this gorgeous piece. And hopefully you're able to figure out what that bottom says. I feel like I should know it, and it just drives me absolutely nuts because it's a good piece. But I am going, yeah, steal of a deal. Oh my gosh, I don't know about that saying. It just drives me nuts. But I'm going to stick this over on the cart for you. Steal of a deal. I think because it rhymes. I think the rhyming, most people like rhyming. For me, it's like it rhymes. Move to stage. Let me grab it. I think I'd rather say, oh, good deal on that than steal of a deal. All right, so this is Italian pottery, obviously. There's some chipping on the texture. No chipping there on the texture. Because it's like a bubbly glaze. But we are going to run it. No, you're fine. You're fine. It was nothing against you. I just see it and I'm like, ooh. No, a lot of people say it. It was nothing against you. It's all good. You can say it as often as you want. All right, it's a me problem. It's not an anyone else problem. It's a me problem. We're gonna start it at 20, and there it goes. There's running. I know. So here it goes. Anybody interested? Beautiful piece of Italian pottery for just $20. I think Pat Sean is mowing the lawn. Alrighty. Cat in the Hat. I like Cat in the Hat because he's a cat wearing a hat, and he's a mammal. I think that's the exception. If it's a mammal in the rhyme, that's the exception to the rule. Is that weird? Move to stage. Okay, now we have the crackle glass. This is the 2.5, and unfortunately, my ruler, somebody stole it. Who stole my ruler? Everything's fine. Okay, I just walked into a bunch of bells. Somebody the other night was asking me for bells. I just walked into a bunch of bells that I have hanging. I didn't realize I had those until I just walked into them. This is 2.5, so this is the one we're supposed to run. Yeah, if he stole the hat, that would be different. Then it would be like, oh, well, he's a mammal, but he stole the hat. So we have a conundrum. We're going to run this. It's going to start at 18. It is a crackle glass top hat. What is this? There is a pontil mark on the bottom, but it is polished. Oh, well, actually, it's got a little roughness to it. But we're going to start it at 18, and it is running. This one is a little more aqua. The last one I sold was a cornflower. This is more of an aqua. Nice crackle glass, though. So whatever has not had bids, I'm going to convert over to multi. Oh, thank you, Maxi Cat. I'm going to convert over to multi-day. So if you change your mind, you want to come back, I'm going to drop the price like significantly. I'll turn it to multi-day. And then if you want to come back and bid on it throughout the week, you can throw some bids at it. That one, no, I don't know why I'm putting it here. Maxi Cat, that one's going on the cart for you. Alrighty. We only have a couple left. Actually, we have quite a few left. Oh, maybe we weren't moving as fast as I thought. Like, oh, we're almost done. Oh, wait. For your son. Wonderful. That's awesome. Ashton has a little glass collection. He's got a few pieces. All right. This has been around forever. And I keep dropping the price. So it is this peppermint, we're going to call it peppermint, Latticino perfume bottle. This is the atomizer, but it is crusty and it's more just for show. You can put it on there, but it is rubber and it is hardened. So it came with it. It's there. It hangs off it if you want to display it, but it's not functional. Also, it kind of smells good, but not like it. Oh, is that the smell? No, that's not the smell. We're going to run it. $40 is a great start price. I know. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm like, I think it was like 200, then it was 150, then it was 110, then it was 100. Now it's all the way down to 40, and that's where I'm starting it. So we're going to run it. It is a Latticino red and white perfume. And you can get new atomizers on online. So if you wanted it to be functional, you probably could make it functional. You've loved it. I like it because it looks like a peppermint. It would look so cute in a Christmas display. I think it would look really cute in a Christmas display of some sort because it's like pepperminty, you know? And it's going to Maxi Cat. Thank you very much. I'm so happy it has a new home. It's going to a new home. Yay. Oh, this is as is. I wonder why this is as is. I looked this thing all over, but the girls put it as is. So let me see why. Cracks, but no cracks, but scratch manufacturer's mark on the interior. Tiny chip on the point of the rim. Okay, let's just look this one over before we bid, okay? I think Sage is being extra vigilant. It does look like there is a small imperfection here on the edge. To me, that almost looks like it was, you can see there's like almost like kiln or furnace stuff in there. Almost like when they were making the glass, something was stuck in the glass that chipped off. And then we've got straw marks. But I don't see any chips or cracks. So I think everything happening here is manufacturing flaws. I don't think that there's any real damage. But this will feel like a chip because it has the, it's a little rough there. So we're going to run this. It's going to start at 20. And I wasn't sure if this was Northwood or Jefferson, and it does not glow. I will say that it does not glow. It's old, but it doesn't glow. Does anyone know if this is Northwood or Jefferson? For the perfume, I think I paid $100 for that. Yeah, I paid $100 for that at the glass show. He had $115 on it, and I offered him $100. It's Northwood. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Ooh, I almost elbow range over here. All right, and that one goes to Vintage Ashtray Lover. Thank you. I'm gonna go set this on the cart, and I'm also gonna grab a water. Oh wait, I have a water. I lied. I have a water. It's right here. Alrighty. Yes, it was. Oh, okay. Let's do this guy. This is so cute. Okay, so I just want to point out that his tail is hanging on by a literal thread. Okay, so we're not going to hold him by the tail, but he is some sort of wild painted lizard, and I guess he's maybe made in Mexico. But he's some sort of, I got him for Laurel originally, but realizing that he's damaged like that on his tail, I don't want to get, she'll break him, you know, because he's already got that weird tail thing happening. But here, Fuse, I see you. All right, we're going to run him. He's starting at 12, and there he goes. He's running. He's just so cute. What is going on? I've never heard so much commotion from mowing a lawn before. It's got me concerned. Isn't he so cute? All right, Poviews is our winner. Congratulations. He's really cool. He's really cool. All right. All righty. This pink swirl. I think this one is Pilgrim. Ah, I have it as Pilgrim right there. Okay. So this is a beautiful cranberry swirl. It does have a pontil on the bottom. This is surprisingly heavy. Like you would not expect. Hey, Crazy Lamp Grandpa, I see you there. You're probably like, hey, when's dinner? I probably have maybe like 20 more minutes. If you want to start heading that way. I'm like, who's Crazy Lamp? Oh, that's my dad. We got Crazy Lamp Mama and Crazy Lamp Grandpa, which is a little weird, but they're together. Dad, you should be Crazy Lamp Dad, not Grandpa, but it's okay. We'll work on that. We'll fix it. Oh, Mama, there is Mama. All right, well, let's run this beautiful Pilgrim glass, starting at $20. And there it goes. It's ready. I mean, the whole fam's here. I wouldn't be surprised if cute Lemon was like, Mom, when's dinner? Oh, by the way, I don't think that they know that we're going for dinner. So you may want to call them ahead of time. Thank you, Christy, for your bid. I appreciate it. He's texting them. Okay, good. Because they're going to be like, wait, what? And then Ash is going to spend 30 minutes getting dressed. Christy, thank you so much. Congratulations on the vase. Let me set this up here. Alrighty. And then we're going to do this. So this, I think, will glow. I didn't test it, but I think it will. And I thought before I listed it, I was like, oh, man, we should test that. Yeah, Oh, there we go. Check it out. So the handle glows orange. And sometimes there's a little bit of an orange glow on the rim, but really it's in that handle there. You got that orange. All right. There is a glow. There is a glow. So we're going to run this. This is rainbow glass. They do a lot with the crackle. There's the pontil on the bottom. And we are going to run it starting at just $20. So there it goes. There's running. A nice red crackle picture. And this is larger than a lot of the ones that I've sold recently. I'm getting a lot of the little guys, but this is a little bit bigger. And it has the original sticker as well. Thank you guys for your bids. The campsite vlog, that was a lot of fun. We did have fun. We certainly did. Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but everyone survived. Juliet made some really nice art. Now you understand the ham house? Maxie Cat, thank you again. Another gorgeous piece. You've got a nice little mid-century collection of glass. I love it. Let me set this here. Are they still here? I don't know. Shout them out. Christina's like, where are they at? All right, let me see. Ma, Pa. Oh, shoot. Will you add my other pieces? Yes. So it is, all progressive. So you paid full shipping on the first item, and every item after that, it's progressive. So you should be all set on that. All right, let's see if this glows. You ready? Yeah, so every item after your first purchase is going to be combined. Not every seller does that. Some sellers don't combine, but I do. And if it's still over, we will refund you. So this doesn't have any real glow to it. Ooh. But it is a nice ruby red. Here, let me show you here. That's better. So it is a crackle glass. Again, you really got the pontil mark there on the bottom. There's a little bit of yellow on the edges, but not even enough to make it glow. So just a tint. But we're going to run it. What's the doggy holding? We were talking about my fox holding mushrooms. Aw. I'll show you. Give me 1 sec. Thank you for your bits. Oh, I'm glad you guys like this little thing. I thought it was cute with the little upturn on the edges. Oh, the cats with balls. I'll go out to my car and I'll get them. Or yeah, how about we put them in the buy it now? Is it okay if it's next week? I'll put them out for the girls. I'll put them on the cart and the girls will upload them. Oh, wait. No, you know what? I think they're already in there. I just have to put them off private. They might already be in there. I'll switch them over. And they'll be in the buy it now. Nana D, thank you very much. That one is coming to you. That one's like a ruby red. That one's more ruby red because it just has that very subtle edge. All right, we have a paperweight. We're getting down to that Rick Iorio. I'm running low on the Rick Iorio. I gotta find more of it. All right, red flame. So this is a cool paperweight. It's got that flame on the inside. Isn't that cool? I didn't check if it glows. It does not glow. Do I have any sewing boxes? I have a sewing box in my booth, but I don't have any for sale. If you come on over to knickknacks.net, I'm sure that some of our sellers have some available. This is the website. It's nikknax.net. This is where I'm selling right now. I'm on knickknacks.net. It's my e-commerce marketplace that I own, and we have over 100,000 listings, over 5,000 sellers, and about 50,000 members. So come on over and check it out. We're going to run this starting at $20. And there it goes. It is running. Really cool flame paperweight. That is a really neat paperweight. I don't even know where I got this one either. Yeah, just go to listings and search. Absolutely. You can search the whole marketplace. I say over 100,000, but I think we're closer to 120,000 at this point. You've seen this called Dancing Flamingos? Oh, I could see that. That makes sense. All right, Kitty Lover, thank you. What is your paperweight? Perfect. All righty. Let's see. Oh, here's the Rick Iorio. Okay. So I only have 5 left after this. I've been selling them off little by little. But this is a Rick Iorio Furnaces. And it is dated on the bottom and signed. This is a experimental piece. I think he was experimenting with the iridescence. To make it look, yes, the raccoon quill sold. Sorry. But I think he was experimenting with the Favreal look that you find on pieces that are made by Tiffany, Stuben, and those companies. So it's a really nice piece, and it's got that blue iridescence. So we are going to run it, starting at $40. And there it goes. It is running. Little Rick Iorio vase. One of the experimental pieces. Oh, thank you for the bid. I know, I love them. And all of the ones I've had are like different. They're not all the same, which is really cool. And I think that Bandit has a lot of them in her collection. So I've only got 5 left after this. And I think I'm keeping one of them. So that would mean 4. Only 4 after that. And Sandy had one and George had one. And I think they probably sold theirs. Would be my assumption. Heflu, this one is yours. Thank you. Congratulations. Now you have one. A nice Rick Iorio piece. It's an ink pot on the side of Pixar film. All right, these I got in Brimfield. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go back to Brimfield. I cannot wait. All right, let me grab these tumblers. I think what I love about Brimfield isn't even Brimfield. It's being back in New England. Like I love it so much. It's just good for me. It's good for my soul. I love being back in New England. I'm ready to move back. Also, Christina's going to be there this time. All right, so let's ready. I did not know if these were tumblers or if these were vases. I couldn't tell. I guess you could drink out of them. I don't see why not. But these two are the same. They're green. And then we have one that is a cobalt blue. I mean, they all have the bird design, but one is blue and 2 are like an emerald green. And they do have made in China stickers. So relatively contemporary. I mean, I don't know. They were using these stickers, back in the 80s. So I don't know how contemporary, but we're going to run them. You're going to get all 3 of them. And we're going to start them at just $40. So you get all 3, either really pretty vases or tumblers, you decide. But they are enamel on copper or enamel on brass, something like that. Sam, thank you. You get all 3. I don't know. I just love it so much. It would just be weird. Like I'm here now, my roots are here. It would be weird. Sam, thank you so much. Congratulations on those. These are so cute. Oh boy. Yes, so if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, you got to come on over to knickknacks.net. And then you'll be able to see the countdown. You'll be able to see what things are selling for. But everything that is happening on knickknacks.net. So my sale is currently on knickknacks. It's knickknacks.net. I'm on knickknacks having this sale right now. And I'm sharing the video over to Facebook and YouTube. But you got to be on knickknacks to see all of the things. Live stream your shopping with comments. I don't know. Maybe. Well, I had to switch boxes because my lights went out in the black one. So now I'm in the white one, and you can totally see them in the white one. Like, it's so freaking bright in here. It feels weird. There, that's not so bad if I turn the lights completely around. But just the reflection of the white background is like, I feel like I'm being blinded. I like sitting in the black box. So much better. This I've had forever. I got this in Cape May when I was there with my family, and I love this so much. And I'm finally ready to let it go. I have no idea who made it, but here's the marking on the bottom. I think I have no idea, actually. Something Brown. Karen Brown? I have no idea. Anyway, it's this. I actually might go this way. No, that's not right. It goes this way. So you've got the little plate with the carrot. Oh my gosh, are you saying this is an animal? Is this a bunny? Oh my goodness. That reminds me. We're having the Knickknacks Zoo too right here on knickknacks.net, where we're going to feature animals for 2 whole days. That's live sales every day for 2 whole days with all animals. August 23rd to August 24th. And we'd love to have you come on over and hang out with us. Not only are we going to have live sales with all animals, but we're encouraging our buy it now sellers to start listing their animals now so that we can turn the entire homepage over to a zoo and we can have all of our animals listed on the homepage. So come on over, hang out with us August 23rd and 24th for our second Knickknacks Zoo. Yeah, the entire homepage. If you love animals like we love animals, you want to be here on Knickknacks. Okay? Yay for the animals. Anyway, look at this animal. It's a bunny, and he's got his carrot, and it's a cup. We're going to sell it. Ooh, it's a little, I shouldn't be holding it like this, but it's just so cute. So, it's very heavy. It's a little awkward, but the cuteness makes up for it, I feel like. And we're going to start it at 37. And there it goes. It's turning. It took me forever to sell this because I just thought it was the cutest thing. But it's time. So. Christina knows what to say to get me to say. She'll like just come in and like drop something. And I'm like, okay, fine. It's like the little white rabbit. Right? He's so sweet. I know, Alice in Wonderland, for sure. See, this is when ADHD comes in handy. When she wants me to go off on a tangent, she's like, I know if I say this thing, Jocelyn is going to go off in another direction. So I'm going to say that thing. See, there are advantages. She knows how to turn on my ADHD. Pofuse, thank you. Congratulations. This is the cutest. This is the best. Oh, man. That sat on my desk for a while. That actually sat on my desk right next to the picture of your boxers. Believe it or not. It was like right there for the longest time. So there you go. All right, let me grab these. All right, so we're almost down to it. Let me grab this. So I wanted to peel, well, actually, here we go. I'm just going to, I said I wanted to peel it off. You know what? I'm just going to peel it back. I don't know. I think that this is like a 1980s, let's bring it back type of Art Deco. I don't think this is original Art Deco. I think this is like a let's try to, it's like a Art Deco revival, I feel like, but it's still really cool. It's just a little naked. Maybe we should have like put on some Post-its or something, but I think it's okay. It's art. Let me use this ruler. She is 6¼ tall and about 7 inches long. I did peel her a little bit here, so I apologize for that. I can glue her back if you'd like me to. But we're going to run her. She is starting at $20. I'm going to turn you around, though, so you can see her a little bit better. There you go. And there she goes. She is running. So she's Art Deco in style, for sure. And she's made of ceramic. Terminator's girlfriend. Wait, what's that? Yeah, I know if I looked like that, I wouldn't be wearing clothes either. Truth. If I looked like this, I wouldn't be, well, I probably still would be on YouTube, but I definitely had to have a side hustle, that's for sure. I definitely had me a side hustle. And it wouldn't be just my feet, okay? Okay. One can only dream. Too skinny. Too skinny. Oh, shoot. Looks like this one is going to TrendSpotter. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I'm going to go set her on the cart for you. Make a little room for her. There we go. Oh. Okay. Where are we at? All right, we got 2 more. Just 2 more. And that would be this. All right, and don't forget that when I come back from Madison Bachville, oh, you want to see my fox? That's right. Let me show you. I got this fox when I was in, when I went with Christina. Yeah, you got it for me? That's right. Did I ever pay you back for buying him for me? I know. Connie made the mushrooms. I didn't know where to hang them. I don't have anywhere to hang them. So I was like, I don't know where to hang them. And then I hung them on his nose. Isn't he the best ever? He's like, ah, this is my spirit animal. In case you guys ever wondered, this is what my spirit animal would look like. This. Like cracked out on caffeine and like just hanging on by like the last thread. This is me. Okay? I love him. What's my animal for the zoo? I haven't decided yet. I figured I'd figure it out. Like I always do. I just figure it out. Which, by the way, Christina and I talked, and I'll talk about it in coffee chat, but if you're a seller and you're in the zoo, it's variety. It's variety. She wasn't there to confirm, but you can pick a variety of animals. I would love to challenge you and say, try to do one animal, but you can pick variety if you're nervous about it. Yeah. So if you like the challenge, you can pick one, but if you're nervous about it, you can do variety. Okay? All right, I'm going to put him back up. You're going back up on the shelf. You must watch over the shop. You must watch over the shop. This mushrooms. Okay. All right, so we have this Krosno Poland candle holder. Got this with Sandy when we were, that's right, you guessed it, in New York at the Eclectic Chic. Not the Eclectic Chick. Everyone corrected me. I was okay with that. It was a nice correction. We're going to start this at 20. And there it goes. It is running. I love the form of this. It's like me when I'm telling my kids to do something. Like, you guys. Although it's like this. A little bow-legged, but you get the idea. It's all, maybe this is more of a ballet thing. It's like one of these. Or Stella asked for Mexican rice. This is like ballet candle holder. Yes, yeah, like a Halloween blood. I see that. Yeah. It's kind of like an ox blood in color. It's really pretty. I searched everywhere for the second one and they only had one. I was kind of bummed out, but it was okay. It all worked out. It all worked out. What is that called? Is that called a plie when they do the thing when they go like this? Ooh, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I did ballet. It is. See, look at me. Maxi Cat, thank you very much. Congratulations. I'm going to put that with the rest of your beautiful things over here on the carts. Perfect. Oh, I love that you're shopping Christmas on knickknacks. That makes me happy. All right, this was our last one. And then whatever did not sell, I'll discount and I'll put up for multi-day auction if anyone wants to come back and check it out. Did I get the donkey card? The donkey card. Did you send me a donkey card? Did it go to the P.O. box? Because we only check that every so often. I might not have got it yet. If it went to the P.O. box. Let me grab this bracelet. Ta-da! I will be on the lookout for it, though. If that's where it went. Okay, all right. I'll check for it. I will check for it. I'm excited now. All right, this is enamel on copper. It is a bracelet. I love it. I love it so much, but I can't wear it. I can't wear it. There's so much beautiful jewelry. I guess it's not a bad thing that I can't wear these pieces because if I could, I wouldn't be able to sell them. You know what I mean? It reminds you of parrots. Oh, they do kind of look like birds. I just love the yellow, of course. We're going to start it at 20. It is 7 inches. 7 inches. Yep, right about 7. I'm allergic. Yeah, I have a really bad metal allergy. Really bad. So I can only wear silver and gold. And it can't be like, I love Victorian jewelry, but even Victorian jewelry doesn't have enough gold in it. White gold, because it's like a mixture of gold. I can't wear white gold. So it's funny. Like, how do you test sterling? I wear it for like 20, 30 minutes. And if I start getting a rash, I know that it's not real. That's the ultimate test. Put it on my finger. I do actually have a bunch of jewelry sitting over here that I would love to sell, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it before I leave. By the way, thank you everybody for your bids. You're awesome. I appreciate that. Just chitter-chattering. Like, what am I doing here again? Where are we? Thank you everybody. I appreciate you. Mike, this one is yours. I'm going to set it right over here. Yeah, I'll show you guys the jewelry I have. Let me turn you around. It's right over here. This is the jewelry I bought at the yard sale which I'm yard sailing again tomorrow. So maybe I'll find some more, but I mean, there was some decent stuff in here. This cloisonne. I don't even have you guys facing it. Cloisonne. This was all in a wet box. You guys might remember that wet box. There was some nice rhinestone stuff, and this has the earrings that go with it. This was a weird thing. I don't know what that's about. But these were really pretty. I think you guys said those were shoe clips. Those are kind of damaged, though. Speaking of birds, there's a bird pin. There was some fun stuff. Nice bead. That almost reminds me of like a check bead. So there was some cool stuff that I would love to get into. Check out that earring. That's wild. There's 2 of those little cherub earrings. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Jean, what are you talking about? You are ADD. I am ADD. I think, though, the politically correct way to now say it is ADHD. Are they two different things, ADD and ADHD? When will I run it? That was a prime example right there. I will run it when I get back from Madison Bachville. I wanted to have a sale before I left on the jewelry, but I will have to do it when I get back. So I will have a jewelry sale when I get back, but also I'm gonna have a sale with Peter. I think I told you guys. Well, I'll have a sale with Peter when I get back, and I'm gonna be selling a lot of my finds from Matt. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna be curating a sale that I'm having with Peter when I get back. Yeah, definitely the H is in there somewhere, because I definitely get a little hyper sometimes. I think the H belongs in there. I don't know yet. I have to get with Peter. He's got a lot of stuff going on in his personal life, so he's been a little bit. We were supposed to have it a few weeks ago, and he got really busy, and he wasn't able to do it. So I had to coordinate with him, and we have to pick a date. But I'm going to be really. I think we're going to co-sell. We're going to do the sale at the same time. And then before the girls left today, because they're not in on Fridays, I challenged them to each, while I'm away, find 20 things each. This was their challenge while I was away. To each find 20 things to live sell on knickknacks. So I'm going to hold them to this, and I need you guys to hold them to this as well. Their challenge is to each find 20 things that they're going to live sell on knickknacks. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So, and then I'm encouraging them to have a sale once a week, stay later after work. This is it's voluntary, but I'm trying to encourage them, because there's potential there for them. Stay late once a week, and have a sale maybe for an hour, half hour, 45 minutes, and sell stuff, so we'll see. But I think that would be great. And I really am trying to encourage them to do that. So when we get back, we're going to do that as well. So a lot of fun things happening. So next week is Madison Bachville. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm going to do coffee chat on Tuesday. I'll be hanging out with Sandy. I'm excited she's going to be there. So I'm going to see Sandy. I don't have to eat alone. I told you guys, I'm going to eat all by myself. All those oysters. It's going to suck. But no, Sandy's going to be there to help me eat the oysters after all. So I don't have to eat them all by myself. And then hopefully they have panna cotta, because that's my favorite. I should call ahead and be like, hey, can you make the panna cotta? Because it's my favorite. And that's the only reason I'm coming. But anyway, now this is ADHD. And I'm going to sign off now. We're going to see who we can raid. But thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to go. Yeah, I saw the alert go off at my house, so I knew I had a little bit of time left before I had to sign off, because they were just picking up the kiddos. But I'm going to have dinner with my folks. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I hope that you have a great week next week. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for being on Knickknacks. I appreciate all of you. If you're out on Facebook or YouTube, one last invite to come on over here to Knickknacks for the night. I'm never gonna give it a rest. I'm always gonna continue to invite you to come on over, because you're missing out. You're missing out, holding out. Knickknacks is a wonderful place to be. It's a great community, and you don't ever have to feel obligated to buy anything. You could just come on over, hang out, spend some time with the community, get to know, our sellers, our buyers, everybody here, and you're going to love it. I promise. But I'm going to sign off now. We're going to go do a raid. Let's see who's live right now. Let's see who we got live. Does it glow? Naughty Tan, Juju B. Got lots of fun sellers live right now. Oh, tonight is the art hangout. We've got a really huge group of handmade sellers here on Knickknacks, and every Thursday they have their art hangout. So if you love handmade, I would definitely say on Thursday nights, go check out the art hangout. It's a wonderful group of folks that do art, and just it's such a fun group of folks. So that's happening right now. If you want to go check that out, I don't think we're gonna raid into there, but let's go see my Crazy Aunt Vintage. I don't think we've raided over there before, so let's head over to my Crazy Aunt Vintage. Here we go.